What is up, guys? My name is Aaron. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking on a par 3 course on Trackman, stuffing some wedges, firing at flag sticks, potentially making a hole-in-one for y'all. That would be dope. But also, we're going to be going over a couple ways that you can work on your game when you're stuck inside and you can't be outside playing real golf courses. Where I am in central Pennsylvania, the ground is frozen. It's freezing outside, and courses are starting to shut down for the winter if they haven't shut down already. So if you want to continue to grind on your game and keep working and getting better over the winter, unfortunately it has to be inside. Now, to efficiently get better during these winter months, it's really important that you know where you struggled outside during the actual golf season. So for me, if you ask anybody that knows my golf game at all, they're going to tell you I lose a lot more strokes with wedges in my hand and with touchy-feely little pitch shots with like a lob wedge than I do off the tee. So for me, I'm going to play a bunch of par 3 courses and I'm going to simulate them as if I'm playing a real round. Now, how do I do that? If you take a look at the yardages of these holes, I'm going to be playing Sand River today. It's a fictional par 3 course on Trackman. But if you take a look at some of these yardages, it's 122 yards, 94 yards, 127 yards. You know, the longest hole we got on here is going to be the 4th hole. It's 196 yards to the pin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate those being my second shots into greens, basically assuming that I've hit the fairway with my drive every time. Now, obviously, outside, I'm not going to hit every fairway, but just for argument's sake, we're going to say that I have, and these are going to be the approach shots into greens where I'm losing strokes outside. So what we're going to do is any shot that I have, or any hole here that I'm going to tee off with a wedge, those are going to be the par 4s. So for the longer holes, we got hole 4, which is 196 yards, and then we got hole 17, which is 168 yards. Those are going to act as the par 5s. And then what we can even do from there is we can, imagine that they're 3 or 4 holes that we can just kind of hand pick, and those can be our par 3s, and we play them straight up. Alrighty, so about the actual Trackman golf today, there are 2 main options if you don't know for putting on Trackman golf. You can either do Tour Pro, which basically is you have a Tour Pro putt for you. They take all the Tour Pro averages, and that's how they get the 2 putts and 1 putts and 3 putts. Or you can do a fixed method. That's the one that I'm going to do. It's anything within inside 10 feet is a 1 putt, and anything within 65 feet is 2 putts. The reason that I'm doing fixed is I want confidence with wedges. So I want good wedge shots that I hit to be rewarded. So anything within 10 feet is a pretty good wedge shot. So for me, I want those shots to be rewarded. That's why I'm using the fixed method in the putting. So my personal goal for this round is going to be 3 under or better. I've played this course a couple times, so I know a little bit about where to miss, where not to miss, and that's also something that I'm going to be going over kind of throughout the round, just talking a little bit about course management with you guys. Last thing before we start, make sure we're hitting that like and subscribe button down below. It helps me out a lot, guys. Without further ado, here we go. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so hole 1, we got 109 yards, playing 107 yards, straight back into wind. We're going to try and hit like probably 112 yard shot here. Oh, be good. Oh, all right, that's a good start. That's a good start. I'd be happy with that outside. It's not in the 10-foot circle, but it's 12.2 feet, so that's going to be a 2 putt. Not a bad start. Alrighty, hole 2 here. We've got 85 yards straight downwind. We're going to try and flight a little 80-yard shot in there. Go, that's got to go. I believe that has to go. No, that has to sit. That has to sit a ton. I lied. That's going to be another 2 putt, another par. So hole number 3, this is a hole I want to talk about. This is a hole where it's 114 yards, playing 119 yards just because of it's playing uphill. It's straight back into wind. There's a huge false front, and the green slopes back to front. So the last thing you want to do is be short here because it will roll off and you'll have about a 30-yard shot back up the hill. So I'm going to take a gap wedge, normally in a 125, 130-yard club, and I'm going to hit it pretty full, knowing that it's playing 119 straight back into wind. So if I'm back of the green, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'd much rather have that than be short. Oh, we left it out right. Come back a little bit. Oh, it is. Spin back a little bit. So drew that up kind of exactly how I wanted to, and we executed, we put it 17 feet past the pin, but I'd much rather play it safe doing that than leave it short and have it roll back down that false front. So hole 4, if you remember what we said in the beginning, this is gonna be acting as a par 5. It's a 181 yard par 3, playing up 3 yards, so 184 yards, but this is gonna act as if it's a par 5 because it's a longer shot. So let's hit a high draw in there. Oh, that's so bad. That's got to come back left. Oh, it is. It's coming. Oh, the wind's helping me a lot. All right, well, that's safely on the middle of the green. Not gonna win us any awards, but it's definitely not bad. 28 feet, gonna be another 2-putt, and we keep rolling. Kind of a tricky hole here. 98 yards, playing 94 downhill, and it's straight into wind. So we're gonna play this kind of even, honestly. Just kind of like a 98-yard shot. That feels good. Oh, did I block it? Yeah, I blocked it right a little bit. Get in that circle for me. Another 2-putt. We're steady making pars, but we need to start stuffing some close and if we're gonna get to our goal. Now this is a hole that I don't need to birdie, but I really want to birdie this. This is right in my wheelhouse. It's playing 117 yards, back into wind. This should be a perfect little gap wedge for me. And we pulled it. Oh, we pulled it. Get lucky somehow. It's not gonna. It's a really bad shot. Oh, it is gonna get lucky. Oh, it is gonna get lucky. We got lucky with that little slope there. We didn't deserve a birdie there, so I'm glad it didn't go in the circle. 14 feet again. We're a par machine right now. Hole 7, 81 yards, playing down 70 to 79 yards with a straight cross breeze left to right. This is a shot that I really need to work on, really need to get down if I wanna score better next year. Oh, I don't think that's a good one. Yeah, that was not good. So we've left ourselves a tough little pitch here. We got to take it high because it's sloping away from us. It's 24 yards. Stay. Okay, yeah. So good job of recovering there. It's always important to do that when you don't hit greens. My scrambling stats were pretty good last year, so that's an area that I'm glad was there. So that's another par for us. Yeah, let's make a birdie on this one. All right, so hole 8 here. We got 113 yards, down a yard with a straight cross breeze right to left. So we're gonna hit our hold off cut and hope that wind brings it back just a little bit. Brought it back too much. Not bad, but not great. Just the story of my life with wedges this year. Another par, 26 feet. Yeah, nothing really else to say. I mean, we're making a lot of pars, but we're not stuffing anything. This is a really boring round so far. Alrighty, hole 9, we got 121 yards, playing down to 117 yards, and it's straight downwind. So 121 yards would be gap wedge all day for me, but taking all that into account, I'm gonna hit sand wedge. Also, you cannot miss right on this hole. Right, you'll feed down and you'll have a really tough pitch shot back up to the green. And I'm more confident with my sand wedge not going right than my gap wedge. So that's the thought process there. It feels pretty good. Be on it. Be on it. Hey, there it is. All right, so we stuck one. And that's gonna be within that 10-foot circle. We put it to 6.8 feet. So that's gonna be our birdie. So through 9 holes, we are 1 under with 8 pars and 1 birdie on the last. Now, we gotta take that momentum and we gotta apply it to the back 9 and hopefully get to our goal of 3 under or better. So 139 yards, playing down 8 yards. So 131 yards straight downwind. This is gonna be a super comfy gap wedge for me. Get inside that circle. Oh, just missed inside the circle there, 11.8 feet. So we were basically 2 feet away from another birdie. But you know, that shot we're okay with. That shot we're always gonna live with. A little bit of a tricky pin placement there, and you know, we hit a pretty quality one there. Alrighty, so hole 11, we got 138 yards, playing 146 yards, but it's downwind and a little bit left to right. And the miss here is definitely short right. Anything deep is gonna be a no-go. Really, really tough shot if you're deep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit a full pitching wedge, and if I'm just short, I'm fine with it. And if I get there, I get there. Oh, it's gonna be left. The wind needs to hold it. Oh, it's deep. Wow. We hit that farther than I thought we were going to. All right, well, it's not gonna kill us. It's not gonna get us a birdie, but it's not gonna kill us at all either. Another par, 28 feet. Yeah, that's a tricky shot, so I'm okay with that. Alrighty, hole 12 here. I really want this to be another birdie hole. We got 121 yards, playing 118, wind straight right to left. So I'm gonna try and start this right of the green because right isn't the worst miss. And if it comes back on the hole, that's fine. I think that might be good. I think that might be really good. Sit a touch, sit a touch. Spin back, oh. All right, I mean, that is a good shot. That's exactly how we drew it up. I hit that exactly how I wanted to. It just didn't pan out for me that time, but you know, 14 feet, I'm never gonna be too upset. So this is gonna be kind of the same shot that we had a few holes ago, where it's straight downwind, 146 yards, a little bit of a cross breeze too. This should just be a nice comfy pitching wedge based on what happened last time. We might have tugged it left. Oh, we did a little bit. Yeah, we're sitting that a little bit farther than I think we're going to, the pitching wedge. But it's not bad. You know, we were close-ish to the circle, 20 feet, almost on the dot. So, you know, we're not too upset with that. That's another par. We got to keep chugging along, but we got to get some birdies here soon. All right, this needs to be a birdie. 107 yards, playing 106. Pretty much a straight cross breeze left to right. We need to stuff this one with a sand wedge in our hand. Oh, we thinned it. Oh, we thinned it. Get lucky somehow. Oh, we got so lucky. Oh, we got so lucky. Sorry, guys, that's 2 club drops on shots that probably didn't deserve club drops, but I feel like I hit the equator of that golf ball, so I'm gonna live with a par all day there. Alrighty, hole 15. We got 135 yards, playing 124, straight downwind. This is gonna be kind of a little choke down gap wedge, actually. I think I scared myself. Oh, sit now. Sit now, it hit real hard off that hill. It's not gonna be 65 feet, so that'll be another par. Yeah, 30 feet, so par's a par. We got another one. We're 1 under through 15, so we got 3 holes left, and we need to birdie 2 of them to hit our goal of 3 under. Alrighty, so we got 115 yards, playing 117 yards, but if I remember correctly, this green slopes back to front, so if you hit a full shot, it's gonna spin. And short is not the play. Actually, this is one of the harder holes because you can't miss long right, you can't miss short left. So I'm gonna try and smooth a little gap wedge in there and hope that wind holds it off from going too far left. Oh, it's gonna have to sit. It's gonna have to sit a lot. Sit. All right. I'll take that, because if that goes 2 more yards, that is rolling all the way down that hill, and we have a 30-yard, really, really touchy pitch shot back. So I'm okay with that. Another par. We have to hold these, or we have to birdie these last 2, or we have to hole 1. So we got 159 yards on hole 17 here, playing down to 154 yards straight into wind. So we're gonna hit a pretty smooth 9-iron here. We chunked it a little bit. Go, that's gotta go. Oh, that's gotta go, that's so bad. Oh, that's the worst shot of the day. That is just the worst shot of the day. And there it goes, all the way back down the hill. Alrighty, so we gotta get up and down here to keep our par, to even give us a shot at getting to 3 under. We got 24 yards, kind of straight up. Stay in that circle. All right, we gave ourselves a shot. We got it up and down, put it in that circle. Now, we got to make a hole-in-one on this last hole to get to 3 under par. Playing 124 with a straight left to right breeze. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I need you guys positive vibes here. We're going to make this. Well, we didn't make it. Oh my gosh, and we're gonna make double. So we've played 1 round of YouTube golf officially now on Trackman, and we have officially shanked a ball on YouTube, and we're gonna post it. So, you know, I can't remember the last time I've done that inside or outside. You guys don't have to believe me. I wouldn't believe me. That's fine. But overall, honestly, we're fine with that round. It's a perfect representation of how my golf game was outside this year. I'd put myself in really good scoring opportunities, and I just hit okay wedge shots. I wouldn't stuff anything. As you can see, I mean, I made, out of 18 holes, I made 16 pars, 1 birdie, and 1, I don't want to talk about it, double bogey. So as you guys can see, I need to work on my wedges. I need to work on my proximity to the hole, because when I have a sand wedge or a lob wedge, or even a comfy gap wedge in hand, I need to be hitting it close, you know, at least 5 or 6 times out of 10. And as you can see, I didn't do that today. So let me know in the comments if this is a series that you guys want to see more of, either par 3 courses. I'll play full length courses for you too. But yeah, drop in the comments whether this is something that you guys want to see from me more often. And if it is, I'll make sure I do it. That's it for now. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Make sure, again, we're hitting that like and subscribe button down below. Helps me out a ton. And until next time, peace out.